Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I owe you this reference, and I'm going to put some, I misspelled reference, I should take that out of there. So this is going to be a simple loon kind of in the background, and I'm only using part of the paper now, and here's the reason. I'm going to try to leave a lot of white in here. So watercolor doesn't require, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, the entire paper used to convey what you're up to and what's going on.
So it's now later in night. I got some new paints here. I got this black paint. I'll show it better once I turn the light on. But I'll say I was watching Ben's new tutorial video. He's Ben's studio at Lake Wood Carving. Then it's Watercolor Studio on the Lake for his watercoloring videos, and he's been making some videos because he's been doing it a long time and he gets it. And I don't get how to blend colors and stuff like that. So Ben's been making the videos, basically tutorials for everybody. But I'll say something on my video that I just don't get, and he'll watch the video and maybe he'll be able to point it out in one of his next videos what I was trying to say I don't understand. And hopefully it helps everybody. But I want to say for my last paintings that I've done, I've used the whole paper. Okay, so I painted everywhere in the paper. So even before I watched Ben's video tonight, I said to myself, I got to stop painting the whole paper. I just got to paint things and things in the paper. So what I've thought is I love traditional old Japanese art, and I don't know about blending colors to make the picture hard or soft, whatever that even stands for. I'm not good with blending colors because I don't know the color board, and I can't figure it out on my own. So this piece is, let me turn the light on here. This is the paint I got today. So it's Winsor, what's it called? Winsor Newton. So this is the watercolor. So I just bought the black. I thought I was buying the best stuff. This was like 13 bucks for a tube. It's one of the bigger tubes. But no, so I looked it up, and series number 1 is the worst stuff that they make. So it goes in grades. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 being the worst, 6 being the best. But so I figure it's just best for me to use, like Ben and his family have sent me a box of paintings and brushes and stuff like that to do as tutorials on YouTube. Follow. But I think it's just better for me to learn how different techniques and stuff with the not very good paints. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I bought this set too. It was like 8 bucks, so whatever. It's got some white in there and just different colors, so carry on. So this is going to be a Japanese painting. Thanks for all the ideas in your videos, Ben. And it's going to be old, traditional. I'll show you guys, get the camera set up in the overhead. This time, before I didn't have a spray bottle, I got a spray bottle now. And I couldn't find at the Michaels here in Canada. It's pretty low on supplies. So, like, I know the typical water painting brush is pointy like this. See that? But I went to the dollar store. They didn't really have anything at Michaels like this. So I went to the dollar store. I seen these brushes. They seem pretty soft. So I think I'm going to try some of the bigger stuff in here with this soft brush here. We'll see if it works. I got a whole bunch. Oh, I also got myself one of these little friggin' Cinderella one brush, whatever it's called, fan brush. Anyways, carry on. So before I carry on, I'll say that I got this tray. It's just a dollar store one. So this is just going to be my black wash tray. I'm not going to put any colors in here. I might put some white to get that gray color, I guess, kind of. Okay, so I thought I'd talk a bit here and show the pictures, what I'm referring to. I'm going to try and copy a picture, and don't feel guilty about if you try and copy something. So right here, I don't know, I'll try and show the pictures of the old traditional Japanese art that I've always been influenced by. It looks really simple. So this stuff's basically black and white because I think it's what I want. I woke up and I said I want to try to do it. These are just pictures I scooped off Google. It looks simple, but I don't think it's as simple as it looks. And I was just watching Ben's video and picked up some tips and tricks. And he said, in his opinion, watercolor painting is, what would the proper word be, if I can say it right? Minimalism, something like that. So it's kind of what I woke up this morning. I'm like, I don't need to do everything so full, right? So let's just carry on. I might do a voiceover on this video, or just let you guys, maybe not even a voiceover, just let you guys listen to some music if you want to hang out and whatever. I've picked the brushes that I want here. Okay, so these aren't professional brushes. This is the worst paint you can get from this company, a very well-renowned company. So like I said, this is going to be my black tray here. So we'll just get some black in there. I got some cheaper white stuff here. I won't put that in there yet because, well, I don't think I need it. Unless I want to make some gray. So my computer's set up right here. I'm going to be staring at the picture and trying to do things. Oh, the final picture here is going to be the one with the red cherry blossoms. Branches going to be coming off the side. I got my paper towel here. If you guys, I just want to say something too. If you guys, like for the very beginners, if you can't draw anything, what's stopping you from painting? Because, well, I can't draw. I can draw a stick man, but I can't draw a running stick man, all right? So painting's different than drawing, and carving's different than painting. So if you can't draw, what's stopping you from paint? If you can't paint, what's stopping you from trying, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm being vulnerable and I'm trying. And I'm going to try and share my rise from the bottom with you guys. You know what I mean? We all got to start somewhere and carry on. So let's do this. Let's press pause, have a little break, and then start painting. One thing that I do know for sure, all types of art, any kind of light you have is good. So I have this one here on the right side, this lamp. See, it's like a desk lamp. And I did have another one on the other side, but it's up in my wood carving station right now. I'm going to have to buy another one of these. So you got lights coming from all sides, right? Well, two sides. Then that way you don't get shadows. You see that shadow coming off the left there? If I have a light over here, I won't get that shadows, and shadows won't be messing with my mind so much. So this video, I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna zoom in, zoom out, and do a little bit of editing, not much, because you're gonna be listening to music, and I want to listen to music on my computer. So voiceover kind of music thing, maybe voiceover. So this has taken me probably like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna edit this as a super time lapse because I got nothing to teach here. I'll say the things that I'm not happy with, and they'll say the things I'm happy with. So you see here, I got a little face there. See the nose, trees coming off the nose, the forehead, and the lips. I like to do that in my pictures, just little hidden things. So a tree here, like a pine tree, here. I'm pretty happy with this. You know, I want to really improve on my branches, so that's a progress. This I wish I would have left more white coming, like natural white coming down in the cliff, but I kind of got into the moment and I was just kind of trying to fix things instead of making things work when I'm doing it. That's how you learn, right? So next time I do something like this, I'll remember leave more white and don't try and fix it too much because the more you try and fix it up, you're going to not have less of that white. This part here, this I just kind of got it really wet and it was just like a trial thing just to see how the paint blends together and stuff like that. So that's just kind of what it is. It's a little cliff up here. I'm coming pretty happy with these trees. They look okay. This piece is way too dark. That's the problem. So I need to learn how to use a lot light colors of the dark stuff. I like the black and white things, right? I used a little tiny bit of white in here in the tree, but like gray. I mixed gray, but I really basically took it out. But the thing that's bothering me with this piece is, but like this in the other picture, let me post a picture of the other picture here right now. So I didn't really realize, like it didn't really register me that this was supposed to be a path. But then when I had it going up to the cliff, I'm like, well, how does this path just go right up to the cliff? So I kind of just made it dark in there. So next time, you see right in here, I just take all this. This would all be white in here. I'd have this little cliff rock up here, and this would all be hollow in here, and the path could just go right in between there. So it would be all white, and the path would just continue, right? But it's a learning process. And this dark spot here, like you see like a little cliff, and I did a couple trees up in here. You can see that this is a ledge, but this makes absolutely no sense, right? Like it's like hollow and rotten in there, but it just makes no sense from if you're the artist. But you don't have to tell people that are looking at the piece that this makes no sense. Let them try and figure it out. You know what I mean? They could stare at it for. You go to people at a, you know, if you go to a big art gallery, you'll see people standing there looking at a piece trying to figure out what the artist was thinking when he did it. Well, who knows? It was a mistake. I didn't swear I saved it. It was a mistake. So it's all a happy mistake, as Bob Ross said. So the paint's almost dry. Now I'm going to hit it with blossoms. I don't want to overdo it, but I want to. So you got black, and then you add a touch of color. I think I'll do red. Okay, so just when I untaped it, I realized I didn't put those mountain things in the background, or hills, or whatever they are. So I've already pointed out the obvious mistakes, but I like it. I think it's kind of neat. It's all progress. I'm going to have to learn how to paint three-dimensional things a lot better too. So like I didn't really notice that was a path when I started painting it, but you can, whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? And you know, there's been some really nice comments on this channel, and I want to thank you guys. It's a fairly new channel. There's not just going to be painting. There's going to be other stuff too. But I'm kind of, when I do my paintings, I kind of not feel vulnerable, but I guess it is vulnerable. Making the YouTube videos, showing something that I'm just I struggle a lot with is the painting. So let's put this. Let me get this beside the original picture and we'll compare the both. So here's the original and here's mine. So, you know, like this painting here is probably done. This is like because I Googled old Japanese black and white art. This was probably done like 200 years ago by a famous painter. I'm no famous painter. I'm just Jordy the painter, I guess. That's all. Let art find you. But it was super fun to do. I'm kind of getting happy with my progress. I'm starting to learn, like I said, the more that you do, you learn different techniques and stuff like that, how the watercolors actually work, right? I know that Ben says on his videos that the paints dry a lot lighter than they go on when they're wet. but simple fact, I just put them on too dark. And I always got the little Geordie signature face. See the faces looking up that way? Forehead, the nose, trees on the nose. There's something hidden. This mistake here, people can figure out what they want to think about it. I don't care. Do you care? Nope. Oh, so I painted something else. Let me show you guys what else I painted right after I did this. Oh, another thing that was really handy for me too is having this extra paper around so I can see different things, try different techniques out on it, and not try it out on my painting itself. Okay, so let's see the other one I did. So lots of you that came over from my other channel know that my favorite tree is the yew tree, like Y-E-W. So I was thinking about the yew tree when I was painting this piece. But this isn't a yew tree. This is a Geordie Johnson tree. The yew tree is my favorite tree because when it knows it's going to die, it grows a root or a branch up inside of the tree and gives itself new life through that one branch inside the tree. Yeah, that's why I love it so much. So there's the branch. I'm pretty happy with the tornado winds I did in the background. I put the clouds over top of them so it pushes them farther back. This is just a hill I did. I don't know. I was just, I kind of got lost and I made a mess down there, so I just made a couple hills. But I'm happy with this one. Every time, I'm just trying, you guys are along the journey with me, so I say every one you do, you're going to get better. So I think I'm getting better. I'm not saying that I'm great, trust me, but I'm slowly getting better. And it's a lot of fun. These are a lot of fun. I know these are dark pieces and they're kind of spooky looking, but that's kind of the art that I like. Anyways, hope you guys are all good. Let art find you. Signing out. Till the next one. Carry on.